The average car uses roughly 600 gallons of gasoline per year. That's enough to fill the fuel tanks of several smaller vehicles or power a lawnmower for countless hours. Imagine a giant swimming pool filled with that much gasoline. That's how much one car consumes annually. This visualization helps us grasp the sheer volume of fuel we depend on. Now multiply that by the billions of cars on our planet. The numbers become almost incomprehensible, highlighting our global dependence on gasoline. It's a staggering amount of fuel, powering our commutes, deliveries, and adventures. From daily errands to cross-country road trips, gasoline is the lifeblood of modern transportation. But where does all this gasoline come from, and what are the consequences of our reliance on this energy source? The answers lie deep within the earth, and in the complex processes that bring crude oil to our gas stations. The journey from crude oil to the gasoline that fuels our cars is a complex and fascinating one. It starts with exploration and drilling, followed by transportation and refining. It involves massive infrastructure, advanced engineering, and constant innovation. Each step requires precision and expertise to ensure efficiency and safety. Understanding this process is crucial, as it reveals the interconnectedness of energy, technology, and our impact on the environment. As we look to the future, exploring alternative energy sources becomes increasingly important to reduce our carbon footprint and ensure a sustainable world. Gasoline plays a pivotal role in our global economy and daily lives. It is the lifeblood that keeps our modern world moving, fueling the engines of progress and convenience. It powers the vehicles that transport us, enabling us to commute to work, travel for leisure, and connect with loved ones across vast distances. It also energizes the machines that build our cities, from bulldozers to cranes, facilitating the construction of infrastructure that supports our urban lifestyles. Furthermore, gasoline fuels the systems that deliver goods to our doorsteps, ensuring that products from around the world reach us efficiently and on time. Our world, as we know it, is built upon the availability and efficiency of gasoline. Its presence is deeply embedded in the fabric of our daily existence. This reliance has driven innovation in engine technology, leading to more efficient and powerful engines. It has also spurred infrastructure development such as highways and refueling stations, and has been a cornerstone of global trade. However, this dependence on gasoline comes at a cost. The environmental and economic implications are significant and cannot be ignored. The extraction, refining, and combustion of gasoline have significant environmental impacts. These processes release pollutants into the air, contributing to air quality issues and health problems. Greenhouse gas emissions from gasoline contribute to climate change, exacerbating global warming and leading to more extreme weather patterns. Additionally, oil spills pose severe risks to ecosystems and wildlife, causing long-term damage to marine and coastal environments. Moreover, the finite nature of fossil fuels raises concerns about resource depletion and future energy security. As we look to the future, the transition to renewable energy sources becomes increasingly critical to ensure a sustainable and resilient energy landscape. The environmental consequences of gasoline use are undeniable. Carbon dioxide, a major greenhouse gas, is released during gasoline combustion, contributing to global warming and climate change. These changes impact weather patterns, sea levels, and the delicate balance of ecosystems worldwide. Beyond climate change, the production and transportation of gasoline pose further environmental risks. Oil spills, pipeline leaks, and refinery accidents can contaminate water sources, harm wildlife, and damage fragile ecosystems. Addressing these environmental challenges requires a multi-pronged approach, including investing in cleaner technologies, transitioning to renewable energy sources, and promoting sustainable practices. The journey of gasoline begins with crude oil, a thick black liquid found deep beneath the Earth's surface. Extracting crude oil is a complex and technologically challenging process. It often involves drilling wells thousands of feet below ground or offshore, in some of the most remote and challenging environments on Earth. Once extracted, the crude oil is transported to refineries via pipelines, tankers, or trains. These transportation methods themselves pose environmental risks, as accidents or leaks can have devastating consequences for ecosystems and communities. Despite these challenges, the global demand for gasoline continues to drive the search for and extraction of crude oil. Section 5. Black gold to liquid gold. The refining process begins. Crude oil in its raw form is not directly usable as gasoline. It's a complex mixture of hydrocarbons, each with different properties and boiling points. Transforming this raw material into the gasoline that fuels our cars requires a sophisticated refining process, a marvel of modern engineering. The refining process begins by heating the crude oil in a distillation unit, much like separating alcohol from water in a distillery. This process separates the hydrocarbons based on their boiling points, yielding various products like gasoline, diesel, kerosene, and asphalt. Section 6. Distillation, separating the ingredients. The distillation process is a key stage in gasoline production. Picture a giant tower, called a distillation column, where crude oil is heated to extreme temperatures. As the mixture heats up, different hydrocarbons vaporize at different temperatures, rising through the column. The lighter hydrocarbons, with lower boiling points, rise to the top, while the heavier ones remain lower down. This process effectively separates the crude oil into different fractions, each with specific uses. Section 7. Cracking, breaking down the molecules. Not all crude oil is created equal. Some crude oils contain a higher proportion of heavier hydrocarbons, less suitable for gasoline production. To maximize gasoline yield, refineries use a process called cracking. In this process, heat, pressure, and catalysts are used to break down large hydrocarbon molecules into smaller, more desirable ones suitable for gasoline. Cracking is a crucial step in ensuring that refineries can extract the maximum amount of gasoline from each barrel of crude oil, making the process more efficient. Section 8. Treating and blending, refining the fuel. After distillation and cracking, the refined gasoline undergoes further treatment to remove impurities and enhance its properties. This involves processes like treating with chemicals to remove sulfur, which can contribute to air pollution. Finally, the refined gasoline is blended with various additives to improve its performance, stability, and combustion characteristics. These additives are carefully formulated to ensure that the gasoline meets specific engine requirements and environmental regulations, making it suitable for use in modern vehicles. Section 9. A cleaner future. Advancements in refining. The quest for cleaner and more sustainable gasoline production is an ongoing endeavor. Refineries are constantly innovating and adopting new technologies to reduce their environmental impact. This includes developing more efficient refining processes, reducing emissions, and exploring alternative fuel sources. One promising area of innovation is the development of biofuels, derived from renewable sources like plants and algae. These biofuels have the potential to significantly reduce greenhouse gas emissions compared to traditional gasoline. Section 10. The road ahead, alternatives to gasoline. While gasoline remains the dominant fuel for vehicles today, the future of transportation is diversifying. Electric vehicles powered by batteries are rapidly gaining popularity, offering a zero-emission alternative to gasoline-powered cars. Hydrogen fuel cell vehicles, which produce electricity from hydrogen, are also being explored as a potential alternative. The transition to these alternative fuel sources requires a significant shift in infrastructure, technology, and consumer behavior. However, the environmental and economic benefits of reducing our reliance on gasoline are driving innovation and investment in these areas. Section 11. Our shared responsibility. The journey from crude oil to gasoline is a testament to human ingenuity, showcasing the remarkable advancements in technology and engineering that have made it possible to convert raw materials into the fuel that powers our daily lives. This process highlights not only our dependence on fossil fuels but also the intricate systems we have developed to sustain our modern lifestyle. However, as we become increasingly aware of the environmental consequences of our reliance on gasoline, such as air pollution, oil spills, and the contribution to climate change, it is our shared responsibility to explore cleaner alternatives and adopt sustainable practices. Renewable energy sources like solar and wind power offer promising solutions that can reduce our carbon footprint and mitigate the adverse effects on our planet. By understanding the complexities of gasoline production, including the extraction, refining, and distribution processes, and its impact on our planet, we can better appreciate the urgency of transitioning to more sustainable energy sources. We can make informed choices that pave the way for a more sustainable future, such as opting for electric vehicles, supporting recycling initiatives, and advocating for policies that promote renewable energy. What are your thoughts on our reliance on gasoline and the search for alternative fuel sources? How do you think we can collectively reduce our dependence on fossil fuels and embrace cleaner energy options? Share your insights and join the conversation about the future of transportation and energy. Together, we can drive the change needed to protect our environment and ensure a healthier planet for future generations. Your voice matters in this critical dialogue, and by working together, we can create a more sustainable and resilient world.